You only arrest for the purpose of dealing with a felony that's committed, and I don't count drunk driving as a felony.
Let's fucking go.
Yo!
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm a boomer. I think I'm a zoomer. I think I'm a doomer. Damn, I'm like a zoomer. Okay. EGWHITE coming with the heat.
I stay fooling with my bot, my tunes will make your speakers hot. Dance floor hop.
Welcome to the Grillcast, the only podcast in the world dedicated to radical centrism. I am your host, Micah, and joining me today, as always for the summer, is the Drunkman.
Bless up. Good to be here, fellas.
Bus up. And also joining us today, I'm very excited to introduce one of the admins of the Doge Memes I Done Stole page, Ben, as you've chosen to go by. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's good. It's always fun having meme page admins on because you get to see the manifestation of like healthy alternatives to SSRIs, and I think that's beneficial for everybody. So yeah, what do you guys think about this? Is Brand Joden looking out for the average American here, or is this kind of broad centrist pandering in preparation for the midterms? Let's discuss.
I don't know, man. I think this is probably the least blue-pilled thing that my current standing president has said. The most powerful free man in the world has just signed off his stamp of approval on boozing and cruising. I think that's blessed.
Blessed.
Well, and it's not just this. I mean, this is a pattern now because the last few weeks, it's not just Biden, but Nancy Pelosi's husband also has come out in support of drunk drivers, the most oppressed minority.
He is DUI gang. That is a very, very astute observation there.
Right.
This is not a did you see this? Did you hear about this moment? Because I did not hear or see about this.
Oh my God, you haven't, Micah. You have to fucking We got to pill you on this. This is actually fucking hysterical.
Nancy Pelosi's husband?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
He got fucking arrested for a Dewey. He got arrested and charged for a Dewey.
He's a brother in arms now, eh?
Yeah,
I guess
a fellow
so.
radical centrist.
I guess so. Yeah, he was a centrist, all right. He was riding the double yellow right down the middle. Absolute king shit.
My face lit up when I first saw this video, because recently I've kind of been writing off Joe Brandon. Okay, he's kind of been getting on my nerves. I was hoping for greatness, and when a politician lets you down, as they so often do, we can sometimes take solace in the fact that they do funny dumb shit, or sometimes just shit that pisses people off. It doesn't always have to be dumb. In this case, it's definitely
or just
not
shit
dumb.
like in the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yo.
And so to see him doing this when he's been more or less just kind of meh, it really makes me happy, because he's living up to the last administration, and I really want to emphasize that that's my genuine opinion. Is that
is he living up to the administration? Because I'm pretty sure Trump was pretty straight edge.
Well, no, again, it's in
It's
some
like
ways
how meme tier are they?
yeah,
I like
meme.
the memes,
that's
you know
the
what I mean?
point.
Right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Drunkman. And meme
There we
tier
go.
wise, he's starting to live up to the previous administration, and this is actually a good thing. I think we can all agree.
Yes, the news cycle, it shouldn't be black-pilled all the time. Sometimes I just want to see my president say something unhinged. This is America, goddammit. We have a fucking reputation to live up to, and that reputation is saying all sorts of retarded shit at all times whenever possible.
Yeah, I can see absolutely no downside to any of this.
No, not at all. No, definitely. I wanted to talk to you, Ben, a little bit about your page. Basically, just how did you get into this? Because some people might see this guy, he runs a Doge meme page. He's obviously he's some right-wing extremist, clearly. But let me get your side of the story. We want to be fair to both sides here.
No, I mean I've been on the radical centrist train for years. I just think Doge meme haha funny.
Can you name every radical centrist?
Well, I guess the three of us.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll take it. Okay.
Go ahead. The only
I'll
ones
take
that
that.
matter are here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess it's we're coming up on like the 2-year anniversary of the page. It was just like late July, I guess, 2 years ago, and I was just like, I'd been saving funny Doge memes on my phone for a while, and I was just like, what if I just like posted them? And then I started doing it. Yeah, so right.
Every meme page
This
origin
is
story.
fucking. This is gripping. This is a tale.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
this is
literally on the edge of my seat right now.
yeah. Well, I'm
rocking back and forth autistically, waiting for the conclusion to this epic
I'm
tale.
biting my fucking lip, bro.
But so like I've been treating it like a very unscientific experiment where I just get to watch the algorithm from the other side. And I've got like a couple rules that I try to hold myself to. I don't try to post anything that's too wing-cucked, and I also try to post at least 3 times a day, and I spread them out a little bit, and then I just like show up and like banter in the comments, and like I'm just here to fucking vibe.
And that's really base. That's really what it's all about.
You
It's
could
just
say
not-
that he's just grilling for God's sake, but in meme
yes,
form.
and that really is the essence of our movement. Is just like you're just vibing. We're all just vibing. Like nobody needs to be upset. Okay, we all have shitty opinions. Okay, and let's just, instead of getting mad at each other's shitty opinions, we should appreciate the fact that our humanity allows us to have those shitty opinions.
Oh, actually, absolutely.
And
I mean,
make-
Admin 2 is a wing-cuck. I did have to tell him to stop arguing with people in the comments, and he's been cool about it.
That's very unfortunate. He should see a licensed physician about his terminal onlineness. His incessant need to farm op onions. Very
He's
unfortunate.
got. Oh, Jesus Christ! What was that? You good, man?
No, sorry, I just choked on some fucking water. It wasn't even anything particularly hilarious going on here. I'm retarded.
I just don't know how to use my motor functions. No work.
I am legitimately retarded, guys. I apologize.
So yeah, I guess I've just been like posting Doge memes for like 2 years now, and the page has fucking 50,000 followers.
It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, I mean that's how.
The first time I saw you in my shit, the first time I saw you in my notifications, I was like, "Oh, cool, a Doge page." I wonder how they. And I was like, "Oh my fucking god! Holy shit, 50K! That's nothing to fucking shake your head at." You know what I mean?
It's
impressive.
been really cool to watch because I remember like the first day it blew up. I think the first it comes in waves, right? It's like nothing for a long time, and then all at once, the scope of your reach just completely shifts.
Yeah,
and I don't know, it's just been very bizarre to watch. And also
so you're
things
saying
like
there's hope for us.
there is, yeah.
I fucking
Well,
hope so.
yeah, like I mean, consistency. The algorithm loves consistency, and like interaction. Sometimes I'll post something purposefully controversial just to like make people argue in the comments, and I'm just like, yes, good, like keep doing it.
See, I'm glad we're on the same page about that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like if anything controversial ever shows up on my page, it's not because I actually believe it, because I have never created a Doge meme. I've never made one.
That's what I love about you too.
Living the
is that
dream.
you're literally just unabashedly, I steal this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Hey, but that's the hill that everyone chose to die on like ages ago. Everyone said,
yeah, they did.
"Oh, well, either you can have your memes stolen or you can watermark them." But who wants to be the chode who watermarks funny content? Like,
yeah.
Now
Okay,
there's some pages that I really do love, and I'll share theirs every once in a while. And then like it fucking freaked me out the first time somebody said that they would be willing to buy merch. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But like I obviously I want to like monetize it somehow, but I would feel really bad monetizing content that other people have been creating, right? So I really can't. It's
and
tricky.
that's why here at the Grillcast we promise to never monetize our content or shill any type of product to you until it becomes viable for us to make an extreme amount of money doing so.
Well, I've also been open about that from the beginning. As soon as somebody offers me a big chunk of cash to sell shitty Chinese T-shirts, say goodbye to the page. It's
yeah, some
all
Indian who wants
Say
to
hello
share
to
fucking
shitty
top 10
Chinese
list
t-shirts.
clickbait.
yeah.
That is the dream, I guess.
Yeah, right. So I guess that's the long-term goals for the page is just to
Top
grow
10
it.
political boobies.
Yeah, just to grow
You
it
can't
until I can
touch.
sell it for 5 figures. Yeah.
It's just Abigail Shapiro and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on repeat. Fucking milkies.
Well, I still haven't even come to terms with the fact that I have as many followers as I have. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't understand. I literally don't understand the number when I look at it.
Big number.
Yeah.
Big number,
yeah.
good.
Big number. Good.
Well, that's half the fun is just watching number go burr. I'm just like,
Number go burr.
yeah.
It's the dopamine fucking cycle that Facebook hooks us all on, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know what it really is running the page makes me feel the way being a fucking retarded teenager on Facebook in 2008 felt. Like,
does
I
feel
can,
like that.
I can just actually just like
want to go back.
have fun and just not worry about my fucking grandma seeing some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like it makes it hits that sweet spot that I think, you know, regular Facebook sucks. I don't like use
The
that
Chad
anymore.
alt counter.
Yeah. I just go on here and just, you know, look for things that make me exhale through my nose.
All right. Well, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. And,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna try out a new segment I came up with 5 minutes before the show started
Ooh.
called Face the Grill.
Oh god.
And
Face the fucking grill.
so during this segment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at political candidates who have run for office or are running, and we're just gonna look at a piece of their media, and we're gonna discuss and decide amongst ourselves. Would we support this person? Would we put our radical centrist seal of approval on this person?
Do you have it now, Mike? Are we good to go?
Yeah, check the stream. Fuck you. Check the stream.
I'm in here. I'm in.
All right. Let me know if it's too loud. Just scream at me or something.
Okay.
Make. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Since August of 2005, Christian A. Coomer has enjoyed a successful general litigation practice in Cartersville that has created jobs, goodwill, and a strong reputation in the community and with the courts. As a member of the House of Representatives of the state of Georgia since 2011, Representative Coomer serves as a senior administration floor leader for Governor Nathan Deal. He serves on the Retirement, Judiciary, Non-Civil, Banks and Banking, and Juvenile Justice Committees. Representative Coomer devoted his time and talents to our country, serving in the United States Air Force with the Judge Advocate General's Corps from July 2001 to July 2005 at the Shaw Air Force Base in South Carolina. Since August of 2005, Major Coomer continues to serve our country as a member of the Air Force Reserve and National Air Guard's Judge Advocate General's Corps. He assists veterans in need through the Veterans Association he established. He is indeed living the Air Force core value, service before self. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute Representative Christian A.
I want to know. We don't deserve that. We don't. It's so beautiful.
I want to know who chose the music for this video.
Right? You could have put in fucking circus music and it would have sounded less fucking hilarious. Like, god damn, bro.
Okay.
Major
Give me,
Coomer. They fucking left that in there, bro.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand, man. Like, why would you make their middle name A? Like, why would
A, right.
A Coomer.
A
He is
Coomer. Yeah.
Christian is A Coomer. Yeah.
Can you imagine him in basic and his fucking drill sergeant
Oh my
shouting his last name at him?
He honestly
Coomer,
deserves
you little
some-
maggot!
I'm not gonna lie to you. He gets respect. Like, this is real life. Like, boy named Sue. shit.
He does have to just like deal with it. Yeah.
He's just a Coomer for life, you know? And
I mean-
all of his kids will be Coomers, and their kids will be Coomers, and God
It's a whole
willing.
generation of Coomers.
And his
So
dad
many
was a
Coomers.
Coomer.
His
dad was a
Coo-
Coomer.
Verifiably, yeah.
Yeah.
And his mom married into the Coomer lifestyle. You know?
Yeah.
What a trooper.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, dude. You know what's funny is so they said he's
Here's-
legal counsel. You know what that means, right? That means that Coomer is deeply involved in the penal system.
Hey guys,
Oh!
you guys excited for this new segment? It's one joke.
It's one joke.
But in all seriousness, let's be fair to what's his first name?
I can't remember. I remember Coomer.
Christian? What is it? Christian?
Chris Chan. Let's be fair to Christian. Let's be fair to Chris
Chris
Chan.
Chan, a Coomer. Yeah.
Let's be fair to Chris Chan. I mean, his reputation precedes him. I mean, Air Force service. He's not only a Coomer, he's a major Coomer.
Major Coomer.
He is, he's a veteran. We have to respect our veterans, okay, especially around July 4th. But I was thinking about this. This got me thinking about like the subject of democracy, and here on the Grillcast, we will always stand against democracy, firmly against the idea of democracy in all its forms, in all of its Hydra head forms. Each one more disgusting than the last. It's the idea that, like, okay, so yeah, he's some Republican named, and he's in a Republican district and he gets elected because nobody's running against him in your R+7 district, whatever. But it's like, if you did have this guy in a competitive district, he would either never win because people are laughing at how stupid his last name is, or he would be guaranteed victory because a population thinks it's really funny and sees that in a positive light and utilizes that for the
Right.
purposes
Well, I
of
mean, there's
memeing him
no
to
such thing
victory.
as bad press.
Yeah.
As soon as memes start going out, the best thing that he could possibly do is not try to stop the memes. Just let them go.
Just don't even pretend that.
Yeah.
Embrace
Pretend they
the
don't
Coomer.
exist. You don't even have to embrace it. Just don't talk about it. Don't address it. Don't think about it. Let it do the work for you. That's really all it is. I mean, whether you do, I mean, sometimes I think it's more dangerous to embrace it because then you might come off as looking like cringe or desperate or something. But whether you do or you don't, the effect is going to be.
Well, you know what I mean. You embrace it like in a boomer sense. So when they're like, "Oh, I'm really appreciating all this support from these youngsters online,"
You like the wholesome
where it's
boomer.
cute, yeah.
The wholesome boomer.
Because then they'll just be
part of
like
a
based
meme.
Coomer. It's
So where do you
endearing to
think-
your audience.
Where do you think he actually sits though on the scale between like a Jocko Willink and a Louis C.K.? Right?
Oh, he's
Like,
definitely a pedophile. Like, he's definitely a child groomer.
Holy shit!
100%. Georgia Republican, last name Coomer.
Yeah.
You think he's going to get caught with a male
me?
prostitute?
There's
or
no
something?
there's no way in this timeline that this guy doesn't diddle kids.
Right. You're asking me where he sits. I'd say too close to children. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, democracy's retarded because of people like Christian A. Coomer and Donald.
Well, it's a good thing we aren't
and
one.
Donald John Trump. And
yeah, this is the great constitutional grill public of the United States of America.
If PP Poo Poo was a candidate.
Christopher A. Pee Poo Poo. Yeah, I'd vote for him too. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Pee Poo Poo 2024.
PEA P, middle name Penelope, last name Poo. It's some Asian chick. But yeah, anyway. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting so hung up on this issue.
It's an important issue.
Talk democracy anytime I get the chance.
Yeah.
Because it's dumb. Okay, here we go. So we recently have celebrated July 4th. If you want to give any, insight into your life, what you may or may not have been doing, illegal or legal, on the 4th of July to celebrate. What were y'all up to? I was working, so not great for me, but I'd like to hear what you guys did for our most sanctimonious radical centrist holiday. Well, nothing that we did for this July 4th pales in comparison to what my good friend and fellow radical centrist activist, Joey Chestnut, who is a pro glizzy gobbler. Okay. This guy is
I did catch some of this.
This guy is a hot dog Hercules.
I did catch some of
Okay.
this on the TV. Yeah.
Yes, he and this guy is a true patriot. Truly, he this guy was accosted at a hot dog eating contest, excuse me, by some animal rights activist who he then proceeds to take down while also chewing like a mouthful of. He's got a mouthful of hot dogs.
And he had like a fucking torn tendon or something.
He had
like...
a torn tendon and like some cracked bone or something. So we're gonna review this footage, because it's important that people see this and pay some reverence to this guy. Truly a legend. Are you guys seeing the stream?
I am in the recording booth.
Yeah. If you've started it, yeah.
Go ahead, check it out.
Yeah, there it is.
Bless.
All right, so we're gonna watch this.
Competitive eater Joey Chestnut needed to switch from Nathan's hot dog eating champ. Look at that. Man, to MMA fighter.
Boom!
Chestnut briefly choked an animal rights protester who got up on stage during the contest and shoved
that,
him
you fucking
while he was in the
vegan.
middle of downing
You
hot dogs.
nut.
Seconds later, Chestnut resumes like nothing even happened.
Glizzy
Come on, look at that.
McGuire
Two
over
other
here fucking
protesters
not
then
breaking
appeared from behind the
focus.
stage. New York City police officers
That protester
arrested
went down
3
real
people
fast.
Like a sack
following
of
that
fucking
incident.
And he did
potatoes.
all of that
I
with
mean,
the
that's
boot
what the,
on his leg there.
all the
Despite
soil
the
do to you,
disruption,
right?
Chestnut was on a roll in
We can
Vegas.
see
Look
his
at his
bones.
victory pose. Look at his
He's
victory.
once again sitting at home with the mustard-colored belt across his full stomach after being crowned top dog. He downed 63 hot dogs with buns during Nathan's
This man is a
63
god among
kills.
us.
hot dog eating contest. In case you didn't
These people
know,
really
his
thought that they
record
could just
is
walk up on a guy who
76,
was about
but
to eat 63 hot
was
dogs.
enough for
Correction,
victory.
inhale
Women's
63
competition
glizzies.
record
Holy
holder
shit.
Nikki Sudo downed
This man is a
40
legend.
hot dogs to take the title. Pretty
His
impressive.
15th title win.
Shit.
And this guy, he
I
thought
remember
that
reading about this guy years ago. He's the fucking real deal.
he's an American hero. And look, this protester who thought that he could cut the nut. Like it's not happening. Okay, this man is a caliber beyond anything that you will ever realize in your lifetime. You pathetic veggie cuck.
Do you think that you can actually rattle a man who inhaled 63 glizzies? Do you think you
Which
can
is
really
not
break
gay
his spirit?
in any
Not
way
at all.
whatsoever. And
Not
I
at
want
all.
to disavow anyone who might suggest otherwise.
Any suggestions of a homoerotic implication of this event will be met with severe disavowal.
Overwhelming force.
Extreme acts of violence in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Let's just say the glizzies will be not going into your mouth, good sir.
Boys, I just want to say, watching this inspired me, okay? Joey Chestnut showing up to defend his hot dog eating world title on crutches with a ruptured or broken tendon, ripped tendon. This is already patriotic, okay? But then choking and slamming a protester to the ground with a mouthful of hot dogs and then going on to win the contest. This is not just the greatest and most patriotic thing to ever
for the
happen.
15th year in a row, right?
Exactly.
Right. Has America ever produced a comparable athlete?
No.
That was fucking entertaining. That was entertaining.
I'm saying, like, I'm tired of the activism, like, in all shapes and forms. Like, granted, this is especially bad because it's some vegan, who we do not. I don't want to get into it.
I disavow vegans. I'm a fat motherfucker.
I mean, you can get into it if you want to. If you want
to
to tell us your opinion on the vegan question, but here, I mean, obviously, we're all grillers.
I think we should eat them. I think they should offer themselves up upon the altar of veganism, and if they don't want me eating cows, then they should provide me their flesh.
Well, that's the thing. Their existence does ultimately contribute. It's a net negative on the things that they want to protect. Am I wrong?
No, you're not even wrong, because realistically, all they do is piss people off. I mean, you've seen the memes millions of times, like, oh, I eat twice as many steaks to make sure that a vegan's protest is in vain.
Yeah. So by like sacrificing your own life and like giving your meat up to radical centrist gorillas, who would then distribute it, and
so if they were serious about it, that is what they would do.
Yeah. And even then, I don't know if that would really do much, because I wouldn't eat a vegan. You know how fucking high the soy content must be in those motherfuckers?
They're probably so
You grow tits.
stringy. There's no marbling. It just
No marbling.
Disgusting. Hannibal Lecter would literally fucking go full Eugenia Cooney if that was his only source of human meat.
Do you think marbling happens in fat women?
Absolutely.
We can only
What is
hope
that? I wanna
so.
God, I can't say that.
They say eat the rich.
I was about to
Fuck
say I
that,
kind of
bro.
want to see what that looks like.
They always talk about eat the rich, and it's like, no, I'm gonna eat the first fat bitch I can find, the first fucking single mama 3 that I can find. Once shit hits the fan, I'm gonna be cooking them up.
Freshly evicted.
Freshly evicted. Yep.
Didn't Alex Jones say he was going to eat all his neighbors?
That's based. I mean, he should. You should. The minute society collapses, you should find your most obnoxious
The
neighbor
second you have
and eat
doubts,
them.
the second you have doubts, the cell tower is going on.
Just start harvesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Gobble up the nearest.
The minute the voices in your head affirm that everything's going down, just fucking go for it, guys.
You got the What were we talking? I'm sorry, I'm high, guys. I'm sorry,
dude. This is the first podcast I've done since I started with you where I haven't had any alcohol in it. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it, bro.
Dude, you gotta step your game up. I'm about to go get my 5th beer. I'll be right back.
Oh man, we just like look at dumb. We should just look at dumb shit.
This really has been like a slow news week because we're not going to talk about the thing.
I really don't have anything else. We can talk about the thing if you want.
Do you? Are you sure you're okay
Yeah,
with the
we can-
with the age restriction or whatever?
I don't care, dude.
You don't care.
I don't care.
Okay, because if there's one thing I want to talk about, especially when I'm on a YouTube podcast that's really tiny, it's mass shootings. Just absolutely massive shootings. I just want to talk for hours on end about mass shootings and my opinions on them.
The fuck did I come back to?
We're gonna talk about mass shootings.
Mass shootings.
Wow.
We're gonna talk about this very YouTube
What are we gonna talk about?
topic,
Yeah,
mass shootings.
Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to talk about mass shootings?
I don't know. I sure hope there aren't any federal agents listening to me discuss mass shootings in my favorite game, Minecraft.
I mean, even if they were, it's not like they would do anything about it.
Oh fuck!
Blow out my $200 microphone real quick.
But hey, so yeah,
More than I
a
already
4th
have.
of July. I gotta drop this though. 4th of July shooting at a parade is probably like the most quintessentially American thing possible, and I'm not saying that in the very like cynical British way of talking. You fucking schools getting shot up, bruv. Nothing like that. I'm talking about like that is pure red-blooded American behavior. Some dude was just like, I'm bored and gay.
Jesus
I'm gonna grab a gun and I'm gonna go pew 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 in a crowd of people. What could go wrong?
What could go?
What could go wrong? And
For
there's plenty of images of the shooter. He's a weird-looking fella, but I like the pictures of him in a hat that says FBI because I think it's just really on the nose. And
You know what? You're on thin ice.
fine.
I gotta bleep that
Okay.
shit. I can't say that stuff. You can talk
I get
about
it.
mass
I get it.
shootings,
You
but you
talk
can't
about mass
talk about
shootings.
you can't talk about you know what. Okay, so we're
Right.
just that's
It's
getting
true,
cut
you
out,
can't-
and I'm not
yes.
saying what you know what is.
Although,
not
hey,
saying.
Micah, related to that,
I swear to God, if you
I'm
say
not
something,
gonna,
I'm gonna have to
no,
cut.
I promise. I promise it's not bad. There was there's footage from the actual parade, like the incident as it was going down, and someone posted this to Twitter, mind you, and I just thought it was like really funny juxtaposition. It is a local band of a denominational faith that I won't describe because you'll cut me. But they're playing some like nice folksy music. Sounds a lot like Hava Nagila. Isn't. It's a totally different song. But it is funny because it's contrasted against the sound of screaming and gunfire. And I just thought it was. I thought it was.
Link in the description.
I do. I gotta drop it to you. I think, but
Link in the.
I should have prepared on that one. 'Cause I just didn't think we were gonna
No,
talk
it's
about
fine.
it. But
I mean, no,
it
I
is
didn't. I really
funny.
didn't want to talk about it because I'm getting really pissed with the audience, who I have to remind on a weekly basis now to stop committing mass shootings.
yes,
Just
because we
stop.
disavow.
Stop
We
letting this
disavow.
happen.
Now
This
listen,
is
all
really
my
starting to piss
gorillas,
me off.
anyone who's watching, no mass shootings. I swear to fucking God, I'll find you in Minecraft. I swear to God.
It's
I disavow. Mass shootings are they're kind of cringe and blue.
Here's the
pilled, in
thing:
my
for some
opinion.
reason, right? We collectively as a country, I'm gonna rope us all into this. We just seem to we think that the answer to more, we think the answer to violence and guns is more guns and violence, and it's just really it's really disheartening to live in a society that doesn't recognize the real issues, the real platitudes. So that really bugs me to
Can you expand on that? What's the real issue?
just the real issues
To,
that are
oh yeah,
important, the ones that
yeah,
matter. I mean, not
right.
The real issue is the density of wing cucks in the country. Obviously,
that is the real issue. Is
well, it's
the
like a fucking magnet, right? You have what they say opposites attract polarity wise. So if you have two
polarity
people,
theory.
yeah, it's like horseshoe theory. Think about, I mean, a horseshoe shaped magnet is a thing, and they look
Yeah,
rad as hell, and I like them. I like horseshoe shaped
you're
magnets.
you're just like you're just coming out as pro horseshoe
I'm
magnet.
pro
now.
horseshoe shaped magnet. I think it's way cooler than those stupid little rectangle ones.
but
Those ones are fucking shit.
go back into your polarity political theory.
So if we're gonna go in horseshoe theory, then obviously like the end of that line
The
of
more
thinking would lead you to
it's more
two
like the
people being opposed
yeah.
diametrically as far as possible on the opposite end of the spectrum would cause some like high magnetism event, like some huge impact. Both of those extremists being dragged 100% towards the middle, towards each other, instantaneously. It
So like
would
the
be like,
stronger the opposites, the
yeah, the farther we go, the
but
bigger the
like
attraction.
no, but I think you're trying to say that at the end of the two horseshoes, when they come together, you then just like have centrism again, which is not the way it works. Then you just
But
have
it's
two different poles.
yeah, you have to go through like a cycle though. It's like this weird power cycle where
It's like shoe on head and whatever guy she's dating. It's like it's not going
Oh
to be
God, don't get
centrist.
me
It's going to
started on the
be it's going to be a
fucking.
leftist and a right winger, and that's just the way it's going to be.
I don't even know
Right.
what the fuck you'd call that fucking YouTube community because a lot of those people just their politics seem really grifty to me sometimes.
I mean, this guy, this shooter. I mean, his parents were both wing cucks of opposite ends of the.
Maybe this is an
So that
example
already lends
of the
credence to my theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. I think ultimately on a society wide level, I think that what you'll end up with here is that mass casualty event where the two opposites attract each other so much that they collide in a violent atomic kind of combustion that leaves basically just nothing left. Society's just gone, and we revert back to centrism.
I
So
want
it's like
caveman centrism, man. I want to hunt mammoths and grill for God's sakes.
I mean, we are doomers. Okay, I think I'm a doomer.
not me. Fucking
I think
fuck
I'm a Zoomer. I
nihilism.
think I'm a
Nihilism is
Zoomer.
cringe as fuck.
We're all
There's
accelerationists. Okay, we're all extremists.
There's three things. There's three things I don't tolerate on my page. Right?
Mhm.
Pedophiles,
Based.
nihilists,
Less based. Nihilism's cool sometimes.
nihilism, and go bring everybody down to your level somewhere else. And the third, as we all know,
Doge is a nihilist.
is Italians.
Italians,
You
dude?
can't
Okay,
put
don't get me started.
Italians
I'm about to
below
get really
nihilists.
racist. This video is going to get taken down if I give my opinion on Italians. The Italian
Then
question.
Don't. God damn it.
I told him that he could give his opinion on Italians, Micah, so I will let him extrapolate on that.
I mean, okay, but
Well, that's what
expand
I would
upon
like.
your-
That's what I would like to give my centrist case for.
So
if you would allow
so
me.
there is an idea that and I agree that like centrism isn't nihilism, for sure, and radical centrism isn't nihilism either. But I still think nihilists have a place in the kind of.
Well, see, here's the thing, Micah. I'm not like, I don't know what the term would be like. I'm not
I
like
see them as
emotionally
allies.
nihilistic. I don't wake up every day like, oh man, life sucks. Like I fucking hate
No, but that's not
myself,
that's
sucks.
not nihilism.
No, I get it.
That's
Like, but
it's being
I'm
a
saying like
fag.
politically, I'm nihilistic because it's like, at this point, I'm not even arguing that like nothing can change, blah blah, all that bullshit. But what I am arguing is that there are so many people desensitized to the way that the world is now that your odds of making any meaningful change without sacrificing the entirety of your life are like slim to none. And so I try to distract myself from it by
Yeah.
being a haha funny drunk driver, God's
Yes.
drunkest driver. But At the end
Okay,
of the day,
so-
like the reality is that shit's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, is that? Do you think that kind of? Do you agree with that, Ben? Like at all?
No, actually. I mean, fuck.
Oh.
Are we getting like serious about shit? Because like, listen,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just had a kid,
We don't-
right? I have a 6-month-old child, and you know, I've thought about that a lot. And like, real shit, I came to the conclusion that being alive is better than the alternative, and being alive and experiencing things is dope as fuck, and we should keep doing that. And
Yeah, no, we
shouldn't-
agree.
We shouldn't
That's
just
what we're
like
saying.
Yeah, I'm talking through a
pretend that this
political
shit
lens.
He's
is
just talking about
Yeah.
politically.
Like through the political lens. I'm not
Like,
saying
do you
that
care
anyone
about
has
politics?
I mean, yeah, I care about it, but like,
To,
like at this point, like it's like lower and lower on my
Well,
fucking
listen here,
radar.
Mister. You better stop that. We need to. We need to get you on the right
We gotta
path, my
radicalize the shit out of
brother,
you.
my brother in Christ. No,
but
man.
it's one of those things, yeah. Like, so yeah, I mean, politically, like, yes, like, you know, I have a lot of awesome things in my life personally, but it's like you can't exist outside of the scope of the consequences of what's going on. You can't just pretend that like, oh, gas being $5+ isn't an issue. You can't pretend that. Well, I guess you could pretend that Ukraine's
Yeah,
not
you
an
can.
issue, but they're sending your fucking money to them. They send your money to Israel every fucking year. Like, there
Well,
are
right,
people.
but like put like yeah, it's bad. Like I know it's bad, but like put your problems in a perspective, right? Like you don't need to worry about psychopaths riding horses are just gonna like fucking come over the hill and burn your whole town down and like carry all the women off,
Be a
right?
lot cooler if we did.
It'd be a lot fucking more based, but yeah, but like people back then still had kids. People back then still had like fun and like were happy, and so like this whole like we defeatist, we get into our own brains about like, oh, shit sucks, it's so bad. Like, no, fuck off. Actually, like, go just like have fun, take care of the people you care about, and just like live a based life. And,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
these
and
things aren't
stop
mutually
bringing people down.
exclusive.
I
That's
don't
just
know.
the
I
point
think
we're
you're
trying to
over. I
make,
think you're
yeah.
overblowing the gas issue. I think you're overblowing the Ukraine. I mean, weekly update for the conflict in Ukraine. Real quick, it's still happening. Anyways, so
oh, can I make my my centrist case now?
yeah. Bring up. Yeah, you had some type of
Let
thing.
those
So-
Italians know what's up.
So this is the centrist case for anti-Italian bigotry.
God damn it.
I'm all ears.
Okay.
Okay, so racism is a time-honored tradition for people of all creeds and colors. We can all unite on this, right?
Based.
You think racism is cultural? That's the argument.
But no, hold on. But you know, it's the current year, and certain expressions of this tradition aren't accepted anymore, and we need to grow
yeah,
and
that's true.
learn and move on. So we need a constructive outlet for this that all people can agree upon. And that's where the Italians come in. So, see, you can say literally whatever you want about Italians, and no one cares. Like, seriously, try it.
It's kind of true.
No.
I mean,
Nice try.
Do you think this would get age restricted for using like anti-Italian slurs? Because that is a good. Can we use it as a test?
I mean, that would be proving his point a little bit, wouldn't it?
My bet would be no, because
Right, so-
no one cares.
Can I say?
Listen, I've said plenty of things about the Italians on my page, and no one bats an eye. Everyone, if anything, anyone's like, "Huh, interesting. Why is that?"
I don't know, man. I think there's two types of Italians out there. I think there are really disgusting troglodytes, and then the Sopranos.
Well, see, there's.
I like that
I
show.
agree that there's two different types of Italians. There's the American Italians, which are the worst kind of Italians, and then you've got the Italians who still live on the continent, who they're on thin fucking ice. All right, like.
They're
Like
so
at
up their own
least,
ass.
at least the French have the dignity to like stay on the losing side of a war, right?
Oh my god.
Fucking got him.
That's true.
Italian cuisine is completely dependent on food that was brought in from the New World. Just fuck off, get out of your own ass. Yeah.
They really are. They're up their own ass about everything. That's not a real pizza. The real pizza is a flat. Fucking their stupid fucking language. It's basically just like if you took Spanish and French and made them as metrosexual as possible. I hope any
Yeah.
Italians listening to this
For Christ's
type
sake, if it,
their fucking retorts in Italian so I can make fun of your fucking stupid ass language.
for Christ's sake, like if it wasn't for Super Mario Brothers,
Right? He's like
who
the
would know
last
about
thread.
Italians?
He's the last thread of hope and dignity for the Italian peoples. You know. Fucking A, bro. Yeah, you're right. I can't stand them. I'm glad he brought
So
this
I
up,
guess
'cause
I
I've
guess
been
what
wanting
you're
to say some shit.
advocating, I guess what you're advocating for is essentially just like ethically sourced racism.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I think we can all, right, like I said, I think this is the centrist position to take. You know, we don't need to get too crazy about it.
Sacrificial.
Nobody gets
lamb.
along better than two racist. It doesn't matter what color they are. A white racist and an Asian racist, a black racist and an Asian racist, you know.
I'm saying we can all come together
Yeah, we're all homies
in
when it
our
comes to that
opinion about the Italians.
stuff. Yes. I agree. I think that is, yeah, that's like the
I just
center
feel like
line.
I feel like too many people would fall through the cracks, you know, and start talking about other groups again. I mean, you'd have to have some serious contract binding, you know, billions of people, literally billions of people to get
I just honestly, I think
to
that
honor that code.
I think that whites and Hispanics should like get way more tight, like when it comes to like bonding over
You
that.
mean
shit
whites
anyway.
and whites?
Yes, exactly. Because you know, like you said, it's not pushing too many boundaries. It's not too controversial. Just like me and my mestizo brothers
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
talking shit.
Yeah, I don't really make distinctions about like whiteness, like between all Caucasians. Like if I see an Arab dude, that's a white guy. If I see a Hispanic dude, that's a white guy.
Oh, that's a very based take, actually.
If I see if I see an if I see an Italian,
if I
cast it into the fire.
If I see a black guy who listens to Drake, he's a white guy.
He's a white
guy. No big deal.
Yeah.
Respect.
Even the Indian, even the online tech support Indian, white. That's a white guy.
Open
That's a
Bob.
white guy. Yeah.
That's a white guy. Oh
Or,
yes,
I
my
mean,
the most famous.
Could we
Indian.
be the Indian guys?
We could be. We could be
No.
Indian tech support to
Then
the
we'd
Indians.
just be white guys.
We would just be white guys. So it would come full circle.
But
Yeah,
you know who none of those people are?
Who- what?
Italians.
That is true.
That's
None
right.
of those are Italians. Hey guys, you did remind me though. So most people would say that the most famous Indian is Gandhi, obviously. But I would like to put forward the petition that the most famous and well-known Indian of all time is actually a man by the name of Open Bob. Followed closely by Chauvagine.
All right.
Yes.
I hope you recover, man.
Thank you. It's one of those things. Yeah, I finally
Hope you get
recover
better,
from
bro.
sobriety. I got to recover from sobriety. It's true though. Okay, I'm gonna go on that tangent too. Can we just be honest, guys? There is not one type of person, including Italians, more insufferable than some motherfucker that's just gotten sober. There is
Yeah.
no one more insufferable. Oh, it's the first time I've seen clearly in years. Like, bro, seriously, grow the fuck up. If you can't just keep your fucking debauchery to the weekends, then you failed.
No, I mean,
There's-
well, that's like the point. I mean, that's the point, right? Like those types of people. That's why they needed to get sober because they're more retarded.
Yeah, they're lame. They can't handle it.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
lame.
it's also like a social thing. It's an identity thing. You know, it gives them they do it because they can talk to people about it, and it gives them something.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a drug in and of itself. Like the whole
Yes,
the
the
whole
dopamine
interaction,
rush,
the lifestyle that in NA and AA, which I've been through that shit. That's and I've gone back. Obviously, I'm not to the rooms, but to like doing drugs and drinking and stuff.
Well, once you discover moderation, it's like
it's,
a whole different ball game. It's
Like
I
I
used to
said,
be
yeah,
like
everything
an
in
and I think that's
moderation.
important. Like there's some
Including
people
moderation.
who I would legitimately say, they couldn't moderate because they're dead. Now. But there are definitely some people who just were in a bad place and, with better circumstances, they can handle that shit because ultimately I think everybody the ideal place to be is where you can handle that shit.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I find it weird.
Well, that's the centrist take, isn't it? That's the goal.
Yeah, the centrist take, yeah.
Where we should all aspire to.
There are sober tards and then based drunk drivers. Those are the two genders.
Listen,
Like,
I'm just happy. I'm just happy that the next time some fascist pulls me over because he sees me reaching out of my car door to try to feel the side of, feel where the line is on the road, that Joe Biden is going to have my back.
And he is.
Dude, he's gonna fucking... I'm telling you, if he doesn't pardon, like, every drunk driver in the United States, I'm gonna fucking riot. Oh my god, guys. I have some bad news.
Okay.
I'm on good old Twitter right now, and it says...
Why would you do that?
No, it's a good point.
Why would you go on Twitter?
I don't know why I punish myself this way. But we have an update, and it says, Highland Park mass shooting suspect's mother at center of some police interrogation. So they're interviewing
quote-unquote
her,
interrogation,
and they have a blur over her chest area. She's not exposing she's not exposing nip or anything, but someone zoomed in to look at the the less pixelated features or whatever. And can you guess what kind of necklace she's wearing, guys?
Nope.
Off the top of your head, can you think of it, guys?
No fucking way.
It is a Star of David necklace. Holy shit, guys! This is insane. This is quite the update.
4chan wet dream happening right now.
Unreal, bro.
Well, on that note, I think we'll call it an episode.
It was an episode. It was an autism episode.
We certainly had an episode of something. Yes.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll
psychotic episode.
I'll put this on the crafting table, so to speak.
This is going to be cut the fuck up. This is going to be more cut up than a British man. I'm telling you.
Is there anything else you wanna leave with the audience? Again, Doge memes I done stole.
Thank you for being here, by the way, dude.
Yeah, well, regardless of how much ends up staying in, I had a blast, bantering with you guys.
Sorry about that. The technical difficulties and the being high and retarded.
Well, it happens to the best of us. I guess, I don't know, just like my memes, please. And I guess you can give me your money at the buy me a coffee link. That'd be cool of you. That'd be really based.
Shillcast. Welcome to the Shillcast.
The Shillcast, baby.
We're back. No, we're not. We're not
armed
back.
and fully operational.
We're gonna be back. Maybe next week. Maybe not. I don't know. Fuck you.
I'm old as a boomer, my mind set on Zoomer. Everything cooler, long as I'm not Laura Loomer. If you think I'm not number one, I done spelled that rumor. Hit that victory royale on some motherfucking coochie. Default dance on a bitch. Hit the default dance on a bitch. Floss dance while I'm flossing in a whip. Victory royale when that chopper hit. Self-incrimination, I have no participation. News keep asking, I don't say shit. You can't have my conversation.